1010 time saver traffic.
And as you were just talking about those downtown closures, worth repeating, as you heard, Bay from King to Queen, Adelaide from York to Yonge because of that antenna issue on Trump Tower, to remain closed until noon tomorrow. Looks like Queen, Richmond University, a lot of the other routes in the area a little bit heavier than usual right now, so do keep that in mind. On the highway, 401 eastbound collectors past Dixie at the express transfers, still a collision, left lane is blocked, so really slow heading toward that spot. Bit of a break from the volume, then it slows again eastbound from the 427 toward the Allen, building through the Durham stretch, no major problems. Westbound 401, heavy off and on from the DVP to Tecsun, and it is going through the Mississauga stretch as well. If you're on the DVP northbound approaching Eglinton, no problem, has been cleared out of the way, still slow though from Bloor up to York Mills, and the Gardner is heavy both ways toward the Strawn area, just because of the ongoing construction, no collisions to deal with. Get excited about Mondays. 9 pieces of chicken for $9.99 only on Mondays, only at Mary Brown's. Offer valid from August 31st to October 26th. Time saver traffic every 15 minutes. I'm Tiffany Hensey. Listen live anytime online at newstalk1010.com.
The intersection will be closed until about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, if not 12 o'clock.
You're listening to The Live Drive with Ryan Doyle and special guest co-host Preet Banerjee on News Talk 1010.
Great to have you with us this afternoon. Toronto's got a bit of a mystery on its hands, and it's causing traffic chaos in the city. I know I came down University Avenue today. It was quite backed up. You couldn't run across Richmond because Bay Street was closed in particular areas. You just heard Tiffany updating us that it is going to take a while to figure out what's going on at the top of Trump Tower. Equally as long as it took to find out what was going on at the top of Donald Trump for quite some time. But that said, you know, the communication part, Preet, is what I think concerns a lot of people. This is the second tallest skyscraper in Canada. So it's not like we're talking about a rinky-dink building in the middle of nowhere. This is right in the financial district. The city has said nothing on this. There's complete radio silence. The cops have come out and said, well, we're doing our due diligence. Yet you wouldn't think it would take a while to get an engineer up there to have a look at it and deem it to be safe or to be unsafe. And if it's unsafe, be more forthcoming.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions out there. For first, how did it happen? Was it just a matter of, it wasn't planned well and it's just shoddy construction? Or did something happen to it? And if something happened to it, what? Did it get hit by lightning? I have no idea. And so after having sent some engineers up, you think they could give us something, some kind of indication as to what it could be? Because this is now going to be, 24 hours of shutting down an entire artery in the city. And people have questions, and I think it's reasonable to expect some answers, at least at this point in time.
Well, there's also people that live in there. There are 109 condominiums inside the Trump Tower. There are 260 luxury rooms. If I were a hotel guest, I'd probably be wondering, do I have access? How do I get into the hotel? How do I get out of the hotel? Their staff have been basically mum on the whole thing. They haven't said much. They've told us that their higher-ups are in meetings for most of the day, so we haven't got any answers there. I can tell you that back in 2012, so about 3 years ago, this building had some high-intensity aircraft warning lights put on it so that it wasn't going to be a threat to aircraft, obviously smaller aircraft that are coming and flying around the city. So that's been done up on the top of the roof. But as far as today's delay, which we'll go into tomorrow, we're as in the dark as we possibly could be.
Yeah, and again, I totally understand why they would shut down the street. Of course, you want to make sure that you can prevent any injuries if you can, but at the same time, you have to give us some answers at this point. It's been too long.
Yeah, we will wait on those answers as we continue through the Bay and Adelaide area. It's the southeast corner of Bay and Adelaide, the Trump Tower. We'll try to figure this out. So if we get answers, we will pass them along to you. When we come back, though, we want to talk about a rather interesting new pilot project, and it